The laboratory aboard the Starship Ascendant was silent, save for the soft hum of quantum analyzers and the occasional hiss of cooling vents. Dr. Alara Vey, chief xenogeneticist, leaned over the scanning console, eyes narrowing at the readout. "Impossible," she muttered. The DNA sample before her belonged to Subject H-142, a human male recovered from a crash on the desolate planet Kalar 4. Standard tests had shown him to be biologically human, with all the expected markers, yet the advanced apex species sequencing array had returned an error. Multiple apex species detected. Alara's assistant, a sleek, silver-scaled T-Charwanen named Kale, tilted his head. "Are you saying this human carries, what? Traits from other apex species?" "That's what the machine is reporting," Alara said, adjusting the interface. "It's as if his DNA contains markers from predators, strategists, and psionically advanced races. Multiple apex genomes, integrated into one." Kale hissed softly, a noise of incredulity. "We've never seen anything like this. Not even hybrid experiments could achieve this complexity." Alara tapped her comms. "Bridge, this is Genetics Lab. Prepare for full diagnostic on H-142. We need every possible scan of this subject's genome and physiology." H-142, who introduced himself simply as Joran, sat restrained in the lab's stasis chair. He was unremarkable in appearance, lean, brown hair, green eyes. To the casual observer, just another human. Yet the machine had screamed a warning that Alara could not ignore. "Joran," Alara said, activating the interface that allowed him to speak without removing restraints. "Do you know what the scan reported?" Joran smirked. "Something about multiple apex species? Yeah, sounds fancy. I guess I'm more dangerous than I look." Kale growled softly. "Do you even understand what you're saying? The system indicates your genome is equivalent to 3 apex-level species combined. You should be a walking weapon." Joran shrugged. "Maybe I am. Maybe I'm just stubborn. Depends on how you look at it." Alara exchanged a glance with Kale. There was something unsettling about his casual demeanor, as if he already understood a power that the rest of the galaxy had only theorized. The initial tests confirmed what the machine suggested. Joran's muscle density, metabolic efficiency, neural speed, and cellular regeneration surpassed any human benchmark by astronomical margins. But there was more. His DNA contained segments that matched predatory species from the Andromeda Quadrant, psionically capable races from the Erythra system, and tactical genomes from genetically engineered strategists designed for interstellar warfare. "How is this possible?" Kale whispered, watching the readouts spike. "No human could have this." Alara frowned. "It defies evolution. It defies engineering. It defies logic. And yet here it is, all integrated perfectly. It's not a hybrid. It's a human." Joran chuckled. "I told you. Dangerous, stubborn, and apparently biologically overachieving." "Weird, huh?" "Joran," Alara said slowly. "Your DNA, it's like carrying the power of entire apex species within a single human form. Do you understand what that means?" "Yeah," he said, leaning back casually. "It means I get to keep surviving when everyone else dies. Or keeps trying." The situation escalated when a nearby asteroid belt detection revealed an incoming squadron of Vorkai predators. Highly territorial, apex hunters of the galaxy, they had intercepted the Ascendant and were preparing to board. Standard weapons would be inadequate. Even the starship's defensive turrets struggled against their advanced cloaking and maneuvering capabilities. Alara turned to Joran. "If you're as capable as the scans indicate, you could be our only chance." Joran smirked. "I like chances. Let me see these predators." Moments later, he was suited up, the exo-assist harness amplifying his already exceptional physical abilities. When the Vorkai boarded, he moved with speed and precision impossible for ordinary humans. Blaster bolts grazed past him as he leapt and countered with improvised maneuvers. His reflexes, enhanced metabolism, and natural regenerative abilities allowed him to recover from impacts that would have killed a seasoned alien warrior. The Vorkai fell one by one, overwhelmed by his unpredictable tactics. Joran didn't just fight. He analyzed their combat style in real time, anticipating every move, countering before the hunters realized what was happening. Alara watched from the lab, mouth slightly agape. "It's unreal," Kale hissed. "It's impossible. No single human is just human," Joran finished, grinning as he dispatched the last of the boarding party. Once the immediate threat was neutralized, Alara and Kale studied him further. They found that his DNA was not static, it adapted. Segments from apex predators enhanced muscle response and regenerative tissue when under physical stress. Neural segments from psionic species allowed accelerated learning and pattern recognition. Tactical genome markers improved strategic thinking in combat and high-pressure situations. "He's like evolution incarnate," Kale whispered. Alara shook her head. "No. He's something new entirely. Not evolution. Not hybridization. Something that shouldn't exist, and yet does." Joran leaned against the wall, smirking. "You think too much. I just survive. And sometimes I win." The galaxy soon took notice. Word of a single human with the capabilities of multiple apex species spread through communications channels, warnings sent between star systems. Mercenary guilds, alien governments, and apex hunters alike became interested, some fearful, others intrigued. When a fleet of Dracari assassins arrived months later, the Ascendant prepared for battle. Conventional tactics failed against Joran's improvisational genius. He manipulated gravity fields within the ship, redirected power surges, and disabled enemy craft using nothing more than timing, physics, and instinctive genius that seemed to emerge from his hybrid-like genome. Each encounter reinforced the terrifying reality: a human could not be categorized. Joran's body adapted in real time. His strategies evolved faster than any AI or alien predator could predict. Every engagement was a masterclass in survival and tactical superiority. Yet despite his power, Joran retained human traits: humor, curiosity, and rebellion. He did not see himself as a weapon, though the galaxy increasingly did. He treated threats as puzzles, survival as a game, and allies as temporary teams in a larger cosmic adventure. Alara realized the truth in awe. The human genome, in Joran's case, was more than DNA. It was a vessel of potential, a matrix capable of integrating traits that the galaxy had thought mutually exclusive. Months passed. Joran became both protector and legend, a single human capable of repelling fleets, outsmarting apex hunters, and surviving conditions that would annihilate entire species. He was invited to councils, avoided for fear of challenge, and occasionally hunted, not for capture, but for observation. Alara, who had once doubted the human species, now studied him with fascination. "You're unique," she said. Yeah, Joran replied, kicking back in the observation deck, eyes scanning distant nebulae. "Just a regular human, doing regular human stuff. Surviving. Winning." Kale hissed softly. "Regular? He's rewriting the definition of life, Alara." Alara smiled faintly. "And yet he is still human."